Harden are focusing on winning a ring. Yeah, and that's why if your whole team isn't completely set on the same goal of winning the championship,
they are.
I feel like
it's just Harden is probably more committed to it than the rest of them.
Yeah.
But that's like everyone should be on the same page as James Harden. James Harden shouldn't be more committed than everybody else. Everybody else should be just as committed as James Harden.
Because they already have rings.
I'm going to tell you.
KD has rings. KD has two. Kyrie has two.
Right now, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you right now that on any sports team, it is impossible to match the amount of motivation to win throughout everybody on that team. And I'm going to tell you right now.
All right. Yeah.
All three of them have a different mindset on everything. I feel like KD is just playing to play. Harden wants a ring, and Kyrie knows that he messed up leaving LeBron in that team and tried to create it again.
I don't think he should.
Let's not forget Blake Griffin in there just playing to play.
Man, he's a role player on this team right now, man.
Just playing to play, like I said. But what I'm saying is, where is James Harden in y'all list of great players?
Like all time?
If he wins 2 championships.
2 championships? Top 20, definitely.
Where's he at without those?
Tell you right, ringless right now, he's definitely top 50 all time. For sure. Because, he's easily the most effortless scorer, above Larry Bird and, above even, maybe not, above, Wilt or Steph Curry, but, in terms of being able to score the ball in so many different ways, dude. How many different highlights from James Harden have you seen where he just does something absolutely fucking ridiculous than the last clip you saw 10 seconds ago?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
In person, that shit is so effortless. But I seen Kyrie playing, and then I seen James Harden bring the ball back down. Kyrie is going pull out every fucking play, spinning, doing all this other shit. James Harden come down, cross, step back. Wet.
I mean, it's, I just that
works every time, and then he'll cross, pump fake, and fucking hezzy and take that shit to the lane and just put it off the glass, and that shit going.
Or if he gives you the hesitation and then you jump, he'll just pull right back. Yeah. He'll just pull right back and hit it 2 right as you fall 2 feet in front of him.
And he's great at drawing fouls. He's great at it.
Yeah.
He practically invented drawing the foul, dude.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do awards?
Yeah.
Okay. So for this next section, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to. Below the Cap was brought to you by Spreaker.com. Spreaker.com, where you can make a profile for your podcast and upload it to places like Spotify, and then make money off of it, because off of 2 episodes so far, we have made a collective total of 85 cents. So, round of applause to us for making moves on the daily. Making money moves on the daily. This next segment is called Early Awards, where we do early awards for the NBA. Do we want to go in a circle? Yeah. Okay. Do we each want to give our pick for the? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I would like to say one thing.
Huh?
I would like to say one thing.
Yeah.
I would like to say one thing, that the guava ice puff bar is delicious. I just want to say that. Thank you.
Below the Cap, hopefully at some point, sponsored by Guava Ice Bar. Okay. Yeah, do you want to do MVP last? All right. Yeah. So. Coach of the year. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go first? Do we each want to give our pick for each thing? Okay. All right. Go.
Coach of the year. I'm having a tough battle between two coaches. I think these two. I think either Quinn Snyder in Utah or Monty Williams in Phoenix. They're both top 2 right now in the West. And Monty Williams has the team. They were 8-9 last year. They were 9 or 10.
If the Suns are able to
8 last year.
If the Suns are able to get finish the season at the 2 seed or even 1 seed, then I think Monty Williams is a block for Coach of the Year.
Even when Quinn Snyder and Utah being 1 seed.
I feel like whoever actually finishes the number 1
Well,
seed
dude, Donovan Mitchell, his injury isn't that bad, but he's going to be out for like a couple of games. So the Jazz are. I said, dude, the Jazz are my pick to be the 3 seed in the East because I said they would slip. Didn't say how.
If the Suns get one, Monty Williams is for sure a lock for Coach of the Year.
Yeah, but let's not miss the fact that it's because of Chris Paul, and Chris Paul is the ultimate culture change player of all time. Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously, we know who Devin Booker, quite honestly, has the potential to end up being top 50 all time. Quite honestly.
What is
He got a championship ring though. That's a big.
I think he can do it in Phoenix. He just gotta bite the bullet for players like LeBron to retire, like the older players to retire. You know what I mean? Because once that happens, dude, the NBA is up for grabs. Once that happens.
I mean, Donovan Mitchell, there's no damage to his ankle, but he's missing several games. So
exactly, yeah, you know what I mean.
Nice.
The half of what's already the last quarter fifth of the season.
If Quinn Snyder finds a way to still win without
It's gonna be hard though
Donovan
because
Mitchell.
I read earlier today that tonight when they play, they're gonna miss. I think Gobert's out, Mike Conley's out, and Sam's also out too. So if they're out for a little while, also they're only 2 games ahead of Phoenix. They could lose a few games and end up tapping into the 1 seed.
That's rough, dude.
And if they get it, it's already not a lot of games left. They
Yeah.
get it. It could hurt his chances, honestly.
Monty Williams is my pick for Coach of the Year too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Monty Williams.
Monty Williams. I'm with
I'm
that.
going Monty Williams.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your name?
I ain't got no vote.
Yeah. Next up, do we want to do scoring? The scoring who do we think is going to be the scoring champion? My pick is.
Well, who's leading right now?
I have no idea, but my pick is just James Harden because we literally all just said it. James Harden just scores the ball the most. He's the most effortless scorer of all time. Yes. He might not be like the best scorer or like the best guard of all time, but James Harden is the most effortless
It's not
scorer.
gonna be hard.
Well, because he's missed games though.
Well, scoring champ consists of who ends the year with the most points per game. And right now it's Bill at 31 points per game, and right behind him is Curry at 30.7.
Yeah, probably.
I think
it could be Curry.
It's gonna be
It could be Curry.
Yeah.
If he can go
Curry's my pick for MVP. So like
for MVP.
That's not good.
yes, for MVP.
Hell.
For MVP as a what 7, 8 seed?
Hell no.
Bro, do you know how many people said that the Warriors wouldn't make the playoffs because they don't have Clay?
Nah, but
And he's missed games, and this Warriors team sucks without Clay.
No, they something without Clay, but they're doing pretty damn good right now. What they're doing right now, what they have, they're doing pretty damn good.
And mark my words, James Wiseman is going to end up becoming a beast, dude. Once he comes back and like what? Well, yeah, like I mean next season. Like when James Wiseman, when their starting lineup is Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond, James Wiseman, and Andrew Wiggins, like that's going to be a tough starting 5. Especially when James Wiseman gets older and like he becomes one of those players like when he turns 24 and like gets bigger, when he gets like more meat on his bones, he's going to be fucking awesome.
So which award are we doing right now?
I mean, scoring.
Oh.
So who do you think scoring champ?
I mean, I said James Harden, but I'm a sucker for Bradley Beal, so I'm
I'm gonna say Steph. I'm gonna say Steph.
I'm going
Because
Steph.
because I feel like Stephen Curry has at least I say like 2 or 3 more 40-point games, maybe even a 50-point game in him left.
He's probably got the second that Steve Kerr lets Steph Curry off the leash, he's gonna drop 80. He's gonna drop 80.
He's going to drop.
He's gonna drop. You don't think? What? Do you not think he could?
I think he could. I think he could break the record for most points.
You don't think Curry could drop? You don't think Curry could
Coaches
beat
don't-
Kobe's record for like what was it, 81?
No.
Coaches don't let players do
That
that
shit ain't
anymore.
gonna happen. If anybody doing that shit is James Harden. And I've seen him not miss a fucking shot and only score 63.
Yeah, coaches don't let players do that anymore. Like they don't play. They want the rest of the fucking bench to.
Okay, I'll ask you guys this.
If I'm scoring and I'm bottling cheating on this other,
Yeah, but if you're winning,
we in a league of like load management.
But you
You
tell
sit
me,
your ass down.
wait,
We
you
got
telling me,
playoff games.
yes.
you telling me if Booker is scoring 50 to 3-point, you gonna sit? You gonna sit?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Booker gonna sit?
That's what happened.
No, that's what I'm saying. If Booker's got 55 points at the end of 3 quarters, you're gonna bench him because you have a playoff game upcoming.
Yeah, the coach.
Monty Williams not benching him.
Monty Williams,
It happens already.
If they up,
I'm gonna ask you
You guys watched
about
NBA?
this,
Curry
right?
was different. Curry was in the fourth quarter. It was like 5 minutes left. He only had to break one more score on 30.
It was hold on, because
Then why didn't they play him for one fucking possession?
because
That's like-
It's not a full quarter. The game's not over yet.
I'm gonna tell you like
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
tell you
So
like
he's
this.
playing less time, so there's a less chance of getting
So
injured.
you're telling me if Booker has 50 and the game is close in the third quarter, they're gonna sit him in the quarter.
If the game's close, then
No, but the Warriors are kind of blowing him out though.
Yeah, they're blowing him out in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but it's different when it's a close game.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's a
If it's a close game.
Right? So you're telling
he
me
scored 53 in the first 3 fucking quarters. It ain't close.
It's not.
I mean, it could be.
If he's the only one scoring,
I mean, yes,
if he's the only one putting up points, yeah,
could be,
I
but-
wouldn't bench him if he's the only one putting. If the final score is like if
But
Devin
Chris
Booker,
Paul
if Devin Booker puts up 55, and then the score at the end of 3 is like Suns 62, other teams 60, but Devin Booker has 55 of the fucking points, I'm not gonna bench him because the rest of my team is probably 0 for 10 from the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sit down for a second, though.
Yeah,
he's gonna sit down. He's gonna
bench him. Let's say
play.
you're not
He's
gonna
gonna
bench
play. He's gonna play the middle and the last half of the game.
Yes, obviously.
if I'm Steve Kerr, the last time Stephen Curry 11 threes in through 3 quarters, he could have easily gotten back in the game and broke Clay's record. No sweat, without even trying.
Agreed.
So, with that being said, if Stephen Curry would have played all 3 quarters, if Steve Kerr would just stop like coddling Stephen Curry, oh my goodness, he would have probably hit 15, 16 threes in one game by now.
Oh, I think he could hit 20 if he really wanted to. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know about 20. I'm saying realistically.
Yeah.
But
All right.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year. Really. I mean, this is kind of like a unanimous LaMelo.
I get it, he's out. I get it. Anthony was playing great also, but I think it's still too far.
It
Wait,
should.
is he out for the rest of the season?
Yeah.
It should be.
Unless the Hornets manage to make it to like the Eastern Conference semifinals, but that is not something that I expect to happen. Unless they play like the Hawks, unless they're like the 4 or 5th seed, and the Hawks are the other opposite seed of that, and they win.
But then they play Boston. They play either.
They'd have to play like Milwaukee or Boston or like
Then they play New York, Brooklyn, or Philly.
Philly. Yeah. So
The Hornets, he leaves there. So
LaMelo,
yeah.
you think he gets out?
I think it's a general consensus that LaMelo Ball definitely wins Rookie of the Year if he doesn't get hurt. And despite the fact that he is hurt, I think we should still just give it to him.
Yeah.
It
Just
should
because-
be him, but Anthony Edwards is going to.
That's what
Just
I.
because
That's
LaMelo Ball,
my second.
Yeah.
whether we all want to realize it or not, or admit it or
Anthony
not,
Edwards was playing good.
Ball, he's
He's playing amazing.
And like those type of awards also come from like new shit too.
Yeah,
Like,
but also, but Anthony, he's doing great, but their team is complete shit.
yeah.
They're god awful right now. They have Carl and D'Lo.
Yeah, their
And
team
they're
is shit.
what? The bottom of the barrel.
'cause they need-
in the West.
Maybe
Their team.
honestly, I think the Timberwolves are just tanking so they can keep getting first overall picks, and then they can just load up with
How
guys.
many stars you need? You got Edwards, you got D'Lo, you got Carl. How many stars you need? You need
I was about to say,
a whole bunch of stars.
Yeah, I don't know about
No,
I just
you
feel
got-
like
you have-
honestly, Ryan, I don't feel like they're tanking. I feel like they've honestly not figured out a way how to get that team to kind of mesh well together and kind of get their chemistry up. I don't feel like they've actually figured out how to do that. As far as LaMelo Ball goes, LaMelo Ball easily had one of the best rookie seasons that we've ever had, and he didn't even get finished.
Yeah, I mean
I think the Timberwolves. I mean, he just lost his mom, so like Karl Anthony Towns just lost his mom, so they like down with like that energy.
He
and
lost
he's down.
almost his entire family.
Yeah.
So like that's down. He not fucking with that shit.
The Timberwolves are
He
just kind of
probably
like,
in
you
the
know.
locker room like, nah, fuck this shit. We not finna. This shit finna be like how I want.
Yeah.
And they're in the West.
And like
West is tough also.
Edwards probably coming there playing like a fucking young ass 20-year-old.
Boy from the ATL, man. Boy having
He's
fun.
19. I'm older than him. I'm older than him.
And
We're all older than
That's
him.
fucking crazy.
He was
Like
born-
that's crazy, dude. Zion is. I'm pretty sure I'm like a couple months older than Zion.
He's a day younger.
Like that's fucking. I should not be older than him.
He's a day older than him.
He should be.